Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at the Seiko SRPH63, and this is also part of the Seiko and One Piece collaboration featuring the Street series, and this one is the Trafalgar D Law edition. So let's take a look. Let's take out this little outer sleeve. Here's the outer box. Warranty card is in here, and here's the really cool display box. Feels like a very high-end box, and I love the symbols they put on the sides of the box here. Really cool feature. I love that. Open it up. So inside you get that One Piece limited edition on this velvet lid. And there is the watch, guys, resting on this little pillow. Let's take it out. So along with the watch, you get this card. And on the back of this card is a QR code, and you can scan it, and it will come with a special illustration for this collaboration, which I think is really nice. All right, guys, and here's the watch. And I gotta say, it's a really cool watch. It really catches your attention. So the first thing you're gonna notice is this is the first Seiko 5 model that I've seen with a white dial, which really strikes me as something that Seiko hasn't done before. So it's very different and it looks really unique to me. The previous collaborations, I think I've only seen like a cream or off-white dial. I've never seen just a regular white dial. You guys could say the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Bucciarati model had a white dial, but that dial was actually silver. It was like a really white, like silverish color. This watch does not have a starburst effect on the dial. Being a part of the Street series, you could tell by the muted colors that there's nothing blingy or shiny about the dial. It's like this eggshell effect. If you guys can see, it's not like a gloss white, and it's not quite a matte. Well, I guess you could say it's a matte white, but if you look closely, you could see that it has an eggshell type of surface, and that's the texture that the dial has. But nonetheless, really cool dial. I love the fact that I finally have a watch with a white dial now. Another thing that's striking is these crazy spots that are on the dial and also on the strap. This is the pattern that is on Trafalgar Law's hat in the show. It's on his entire outfit, honestly, and they wanted to continue that trend of spots throughout here as well. Man, that's a nice dial. And you could see it has this gold color ring that goes around the chapter ring. And the tip of the second sand is also dipped in that gold color. Now this is a theme that looks like it's in all of the One Piece collaboration models, and I really love that because it gives it that little extra pop. So even though it's a muted kind of design compared to the other collabs, it's not as shouty or bright and colorful like the other models. It still has something that pops at you, and it's still, I mean, you gotta admit, it looks pretty crazy when you compare it to a normal Seiko 5 Sport model. And here's the hang tag for anyone that wants to see it. SRPH63 cost $440 MSRP, and just a regular Seiko hang tag on this one. Now the bezel on this one also feels raised like the Zoro model. This one and the Zoro model probably have the same material. It looks like it's a certain type of metal that's in there that just raises thicker, and it's a little heavier, and it's that same black color too. So whatever material Seiko's using for this, it looks like it's the same metal that they're using for these two models. This model has a steel finish all around. Sides of the bezel and the case entirely is just regular steel. Now on the crown, you'll notice there is a plus sign, and that plus sign is actually a symbol that's on his sword. So that's another little Easter egg for all of you Law fans out there. And another cool thing is if you look really close, you could see right there at the 6 o'clock, there's a secret D, letter D, just like the Luffy model, because Trafalgar Law is also, his middle initial is also D, representing that he's part of that family as well. Trafalgar Law is like a really cool character. He's a new generation pirate, but he's a warlord. He achieved many great things at a young age, and he's kind of like the face of the next generation, which Luffy's also a part of. And it's really cool. If you guys ever watch the show, you should check it out, because Law's a really awesome character, and it kind of gets you into the story. And the markers and handset are done in this dark chrome silverish color that really contrasts nicely against the black dial. I really like that. And the Seiko 5 Sport logo right there is black against the white dial, and that looks really nice. Moving on here, the keeper has Trafalgar Law's symbol, which is, this is his Jolly Roger, meaning his logo or symbol that is painted onto the flag of his ship. Head over to the back of the case back, and you get this gold see-through display case window, which is really nice. On the top it says Corazon, and that is kind of like Law's reason of being a pirate, and his motivation to keep going is because he wanted to avenge the death of his friend Corazon. And that's actually Corazon's symbol right there. And the quote right there says, "I'm fulfilling someone's long-held desire." And that's what he says in the show, and that's his motivation to go. As you know, the theme for this collaboration, besides being a Street series, it is the strength of will. and they all have the strength of will to keep going to fight for what they want. And this is his message and what he fights for and what he believes in. And you'll see the case back actually has a dark black PVD finish on it. That's the first time I've seen a case back with a PVD finish, but that's really interesting. It actually looks like it's the same kind of metal that's in the top on the bezel. And just like the other models, this one is out of 5,000 pieces total worldwide. All right, let's get it on the wrist and see how it fits. All right guys, here it is on the wrist, and it fits really nice. You know, usually when you get a white dial watch, they tend to wear larger than a darker dial, but surprisingly this one fits and wears really well, just like the other models. The white dial might give you an illusion that it is bigger, but I can assure you it fits very compact. My wrist is pretty small, it's only 6.5 inches, and you can see that the watch fits very comfortably on it, even though it is 42.5 millimeters in diameter. On wrist, I mean, it's really comfortable. I love the strap. I mean, these new straps that Seiko is using, they're really comfortable, really good quality rubber. And what can I say? It just fits like a Seiko 5 would. You know, it's a really good fit and it's a really robust watch. I really like this one. So this one kind of caught me off guard as well. I didn't think I was going to like it that much. I knew it was going to tug the old heartstrings because I love the show and I love the character. So I had to get it just because I'm a diehard fan. But I didn't think I was going to love the watch as much as I do, but I think it's just the white dial that really brings me in. And the spots there, it's really unique, looks really different. I know this watch actually has a lot of hype behind it from all the collaboration. I've seen a lot of comments and a lot of purchases for this watch in particular. A lot of people requesting just to purchase this one out of the collaboration. So I think it's a really popular model. Could be the colors, the black and white, or just the fact that people love Law. And when you see those spots and you're a One Piece fan, you know right off the bat that this is a Law reference. So it's really cool. And I love how they kept it kind of like muted colors, because that kind of gives the adult consumer a little bit more confidence wearing this when they're going out or, you know, just about wherever. That's a really good idea from Seiko. I really like this collaboration. I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. So why don't you guys let me know what you think? And all right, I'll see you guys next time then.